Meet Tony, a 40-year-old seasoned dog trainer with over 20 years of experience working with Rottweilers. Known for his expertise and passion, Tony has dedicated his life to understanding and shaping this loyal and powerful breed. In this podcast, he shares valuable insights, training tips, and his love for Rottweilers. Tony, you've trained Rottweilers for over 20 years, which is incredible. Let's dive into one of the most talked about topics among Rottweiler enthusiasts, their temperament. Many describe them as loyal protectors, but some say they can be overly aggressive. What's your perspective on this?
Great question, Brian. Rottweilers have a reputation for being fierce, but that's often due to misunderstanding. At their core, they're incredibly loyal and confident dogs. They bond deeply with their families and will do anything to protect them. But that doesn't mean they're naturally aggressive.
That's interesting. So what's the secret to bringing out their loyal and gentle side?
It's all about proper training and early socialization. I tell every new owner to expose their Rottweiler to different people, pets, and situations while they're young. This teaches them to be calm and well-adjusted rather than reactive. If you approach training with patience and positive reinforcement, you'll see just how loving and balanced these dogs can be.
That's so reassuring for potential owners to hear. But what about the guarding instinct that Rottweilers are famous for? How do you manage that while ensuring they remain family-friendly?
Their guarding instinct is natural. It's in their DNA. The trick is to channel that instinct in the right way. A well-trained Rottweiler can differentiate between genuine threats and harmless situations. When they understand their role, they're the perfect mix of protector and companion.
That's so insightful on Tony. Since you brought up their guarding instincts, let's talk about Rottweilers in family settings. Can they be trusted around young kids and other pets?
Absolutely, Brian, but like any dog, it's about how they're raised. A Rottweiler raised in a loving, structured environment can be an amazing family dog. They're gentle with children and often very patient. However, because of their size and strength, supervision is key, especially with younger kids. Early training ensures they know their boundaries.
Supervision makes perfect sense. Now, I've heard Rottweilers have pretty high energy levels. How do you recommend owners keep them physically and mentally stimulated?
That's crucial, Brian. Rottweilers are working dogs. They thrive when they have a job to do. Long walks, playing fetch, or even basic obedience training sessions can do wonders for them. Mental exercises like puzzle toys or teaching them new tricks keep their sharp minds engaged. A tired Rottweiler is a happy Rottweiler.
It sounds like they need a lot of attention and care. For new owners, are there common pitfalls or mistakes you see people making when raising a Rottweiler?
Oh, definitely. One big mistake is underestimating their need for leadership. Rottweilers need an owner who is calm, confident, and consistent. If they sense indecision, they might try to take control. Another mistake is not socializing them properly during puppyhood. Without socialization, they might become wary of new experiences or overly protective.
Thanks for those tips. Now let's get into their intelligence. Rottweilers are known for being highly intelligent, but can that ever pose challenges during training?
Oh, absolutely. Their intelligence is a double-edged sword. They're quick learners, which is great, but that also means they can pick up bad habits just as quickly. Training needs to be consistent and engaging. If they're bored, they might test boundaries or try to outsmart you.
That's great advice. Let's pivot to another important topic, health. What should Rottweiler owners be aware of when it comes to their health and longevity?
Rottweilers are generally sturdy, but they do have some genetic predispositions. Hip and elbow dysplasia are common in larger breeds, so regular vet checkups and a balanced diet are key. They can also be prone to heart issues, so keeping them at a healthy weight is crucial. And don't forget regular exercise. It's the foundation of their overall health.
Smart and cheeky, that's quite a combination. Lastly, Tony, for anyone considering bringing a Rottweiler into their home, what advice would you give them to set themselves and their dog up for success?
Start with research and be honest about whether a Rottweiler fits your lifestyle. They need time, training, and structure. But if you can provide that, you'll gain a loyal, loving companion for life. And remember, they thrive on connection. Give them love, boundaries, and a purpose, and they'll reward you tenfold.
That's the perfect note to end on, Tony. Thank you so much for sharing your expertise today. Our audience is going to love these insights.
Thank you, Brian. I'm always happy to talk about these amazing dogs. Rottweilers really are one of a kind.